streaming on YouTube. 1 second, please. I would ask you to stay on, keep your phone on mute or your whatever your device is on mute until we call your case. All right, I think we are situated. All right, good morning again, everyone. So are you ready, Madam Reporter?
Ready, Judge. Good morning.
Good morning to you. Okay, what's our first matter that we're calling today, Madam Clerk?
It'll be Mohammed Makrish. He's retained.
Okay, Makrish. I have the docket, so let me, is that MA?
Yeah, it's under 835, Your Honor, for an formal hearing.
Okay, thank you very much. That is People versus Mohammed Makrish, SP 137-62211. This is a formal hearing for failure to stop at a stop sign. Will the parties place your appearance on the record?
Good morning, Your Honor. For the record, Mohammed Al-Sharnubi, I have Mohammed Al-Sharnubi being today on behalf of the defendant. I have full permission to plea on my client. On behalf of my client.
Please place your P number on the record.
Mohammed Al-Sharnubi, P69901.
All right then. And today we have a formal hearing date. It is for a civil infraction. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
And you have indicated to the court that your client has given you permission to plead on his behalf. Therefore, you're requesting that his appearance today be waived. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right, and it shall be waived at this time. Have you had an opportunity to speak with the prosecution in this matter?
Yes, Your Honor, and the officer did not show up, and we motioned the court to dismiss the matter.
All right, that being said, there being no officer today, this matter was scheduled for 8:35. It is now almost 10:30. The people cannot proceed, so the matter is dismissed without prejudice. Thank you very much, sir, and have a great day. Thank you for your patience.
Thank you, Your Honor. No problem. Have a nice day, Your Honor.
You too. Good weekend. Next matter.
Last name is first on the docket, M-A-N-A, Your Honor.
Okay, this is Asim Mohammed Mana. Is it he has looks like 3 matters. SP 141-06291. This is a pretrial for driving while license suspended, repeat offender. There's also count 2, no insurance, and count 3, expired plates. Will the parties place your appearance on the record?
Good morning, Your Honor. Ben Werling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant. Mr. Mana, could you unmute yourself and state your name, please?
While we're waiting on that, Mr. Werling, could you put your P number on the record?
Oh, I'm sorry, Judge. P64889.
All right, thank you. Sir, your name for the record, sir?
My name is Asim Mohammed Mana.
All right, thank you very much. Today is pretrial and hearing date. What are we going to do today with these matters?
That's correct, Judge. I had an opportunity to pre-try these matters with the city attorney. We provided valid documentation. There's an agreement to dismiss, Judge, all 3 matters.
All right, and that would be with stipulations for probable cause?
We so stipulate, Your Honor.
All right, that being said, the matters are the matters are dismissed. I was just wondering whether we should put the date, time, and place on the record for these matters. They're all the same. So, Madam Clerk, could you give me date, time, and place for these 3 matters?
Yes, Your Honor. Okay, Your Honor. Okay, the date of the offense is December 3rd, 2022. And that's at West Davidson and Ewald Circle, Your Honor.
All right, that occurring in the city of Detroit. I've put the offenses on the record already. We do have a stipulation for probable cause. Therefore, the matters are dismissed at this time. Thank you very much, counsel.
Thank you, Judge. Have a wonderful weekend. Happy Mother's Day to you and your staff.
Thank you very much. Take care.
Judge. Mr. Meyer, you're free to leave the meeting.
Judge.
Next matter. Are we done with our retained?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Asim, you may leave now.
Okay, thank you so much, Judge.
Thank you. All right. I'm sorry, Madam Clerk, you said yes, we are done with retained?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you very much. So are we ready with our House Counsel matters?
Yes, Judge, I do have a few. I also have one person who's present in the courtroom, and that is Salida Mapp.
All right.
She's in the hallway. Let me get her.
And then, okay. So let me double check that we have everybody out of the breakout room. We'll just do a little housekeeping right now.
Not quite, Judge. There's still one person. I have one person in there who's on a telephone. I can bring him out, but there's still one person I need to speak with, Mr. McLeod.
Okay. All right.
Can I just stand right here, ma'am?
Wrong way. Yes, ma'am. If you can approach the podium,
Okay.
we're gonna get your matters dismissed, okay? Thank you.
Thank you. Want me to stand right here?
If you don't mind, yes. please. Thank you.
Um,
Okay, good morning, Your Honor. This is Miss Salida Mapp.
All right, People versus Salida Tanae Mapp. She has P 141-03751 and 52. Those are both for pretrials. First count, a registered or entitled vehicle. Second count, no insurance. Will the parties place their appearance on the record?
And good morning, Judge. May it please the court, Janecki Nance, P 68686, appearing on behalf of Ms. Mapp. Ms. Mapp, would you please state your name for the record?
My name is Salida Mapp.
All right, and what are we going to do? You had a chance to pre-try these matters, counsel?
Yes, Judge, I have. There's a recommendation to dismiss. We joined that recommendation and we'll stipulate to the probable cause.
Okay, probable cause being stipulated to. The matters are hereby dismissed. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Thank you. God bless you.
All right. Next matter.
We can do Lisa Maxwell Saul, Judge.
People versus Saul Kalisa Maxwell, SP 137-17881. This is an arraignment on the bench warrant for an unregistered or untitled vehicle. Will the parties place your appearance on the record?
Janecki Nance, appearing on behalf of Ms. Maxwell. Ms. Maxwell, state your name for the record, please.
Alyssa Maxwell Sal.
Judge, today's the date and time set for an arraignment on the bench warrant. We ask that any cases be set aside, any warrants recalled. As it relates to the arraignment, we waive formal reading, stand mute.
All right, and any bench warrants will be set aside. Thank you very much.
Judge, I've had an opportunity to speak with the prosecutor regarding this particular matter. There is a recommendation to dismiss. We join that recommendation and stipulate the probable cause.
All right, then. That being said, as we do have a stipulation for probable cause, for the recommendation, the matter is hereby dismissed at this time. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
All right, thank
God
you.
bless
Mr. Mobley, I'm just going to take your picture off. You got a hat on, it's a court of law. So we want to interrupt you a little second, take you off video. And Ms. Mitchell, same with you, it's a court of law. Wear anything on your head unless it's religiously affiliated. So get yourself ready for it. All right, that being said, our next matter.
Judge, we're ready on Ms. Mitchell.
Okay, hold on one second. So try to find the case.
She's on
Is
the
this
8:30.
I'm sorry, is this
Sorry about the scar.
no, that's okay. Is this Mitchell Crenshaw?
No, Judge, it's right below Mitchell Crenshaw, David Mitchell.
Okay, thank you very much. People versus David Sharice Mitchell, SP 126-39432. This is arraignment on the bench warrant for operating without a license. Will the parties place your appearance on the record?
Janecki Nance, appearing on behalf of Ms. Mitchell. Ms. Mitchell, please state your name for the record. Ms. Mitchell, say your name,
Devin
please.
Mitchell.
Judge, today's the date and time set for an arraignment on the bench warrant.
Devin Sharice Mitchell.
Judge, today's the date and time set for an arraignment on the bench warrant. We ask that any cases be set aside, any warrants recalled. As it relates to the arraignment, we waive formal reading, stand mute.
There'll be a set aside and recall as requested.
Thank you, Judge. Judge, there is a recommendation to dismiss. We join that recommendation and will stipulate the probable cause.
Okay, that being said, Ms. Mitchell will dismiss this matter per the stipulation for probable cause, per the offer or the agreement by you and the prosecution. So the matter is hereby dismissed. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Have a good day. Next matter,
Judge, we're ready on Daryl Mobley Jr.
People versus Daryl Mobley Jr.
Good morning.
He has 4 matters. SP 141-02821. This is a pretrial for no insurance. SP 141-00861. This is disregarding a traffic device. He has that count 2 of that ticket. Failure. Well, I don't know what this charge is.
Failure to stop at a turn or curb, Judge.
Okay, failure to stop at a turn or curb. And looks like the last matter is the 3rd count, which is no registration. Will the parties place your appearance on the record?
Janecki Nance appearing on behalf of Mr. Mobley. Mr. Mobley, would you please state your name for the record?
Daryl Mobley Jr.
Judge, today is the date and time set for pretrial and hearing regarding his matters. After speaking with Assistant Corporation Counsel regarding the matters, the recommendation is as follows. Judge, if Mr. Mobley were to plead responsible on ticket number ending in 00861, which is the disregarding the traffic device, it would be reduced to a limited access going 1 to 5, and the remaining 3 counts would be dismissed. Judge, for the factual basis, we have no problem with stipulating to the face of the ticket for the factual basis.
All right, now that means, Madam Clerk, could you give that the place, time, and date for that particular offense? This is disregarding a traffic device, count 1.
Okay, so count 1 is December 2nd, 2022. And it's at 7 Mile and Sunderland Street.
All right, that is in the city of Detroit. And we have a stipulation, or in other words, Mr. Mobley, all that information as provided is true and factual?
Correct.
All right, very good. The court is satisfied. We'll amend the charge to limited access, 1 to 5 over the speed limit. A responsible plea. Your fines and costs are to be paid in 2 weeks. This will be $125. Let me make sure I have my date correct for you. 5/26/23. Okay. Unless
Yes.
there's questions.
No questions.
All right. Well, thank you. Make sure you make that payment. The other matters will not be dismissed until that's paid. It has to be paid timely. Okay. As to the other matters, we have the stipulation, we have the agreement, so everything should be taken care of as far as these matters are concerned. Thank you, Mr. Mobley, and have a good day.
Thank you as well. Happy Mother's Day as well to you all.
Thank you. Thank you. Next matter.
Judge, we just need to bring Mr. McLean out of the breakout room. He's in room 13 and he's on a telephone, if someone can assist me with that.
Let me see if I can help out.
Thank you. And Judge, just for the record, Mr. McLean also is hard of hearing, so we may have to speak louder.
Okay, hopefully that did it.
That's it.
All right, can you please mute yourself? Everyone mute yourself unless I call your case. So I need to first find Mr. McLean's case on my.
So Judge, he's on the 8:30 docket and he is under Miss Maxwell Saul's case.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you because of this background. I'm gonna have to mute him momentarily.
Okay.
And you were saying, ma'am, he's under which docket?
Under the 8:30 docket, and he's under Maxwell Saul. Above Mr. Michael McLeod, right above Mr.
Oh
Michael.
yeah, I got a
That may be easier.
full page. Okay. All right, Rufus, People versus Rufus McLean. He has 3 matters, SP 14113-721. This is a pretrial for no operator's license and possession. Count 2 of the same ticket is no insurance. And count 3 is expired plates. Will the parties please place your appearance on the record?
Janeki Nance appearing on behalf of Mr. McLean. Mr. McLean, please unmute your microphone and say your name for the record. You may have to hit *6.
All right, until he figures that out, let's call another matter.
Judge, I think that's all I have. Mr. Ogletree may have some things that
Okay.
may be ready.
Okay, well, when he's able to come out, we'll try to call his case, but we'll wait until you come back as well. So thank you very much. Mr. Ogletree, good to have you here. And I meant to say, Attorney Nance, you know, it's always good to see you.
You as
Okay.
well, Judge.
Okay, always good to see you. So, sir, what cases do you have ready?
I have a couple of cases ready, but I still need to speak to the prosecutor. Can I get the ability to go back to the breakout rooms as well?
So you would rather, you don't want to do any cases that you have ready right now?
No, I was gonna take them out of the breakout room, unless you're gonna put them out of the breakout room. I have Audrey Myers ready. I have Jacob Morin ready.
Okay, could you hold on, please? Let me see what I can do as far as bringing them back, okay? So, and if you could tell me what room, you said Audrey Myers?
Yeah.
Is that correct? Okay, I'll move her to the main session. And who else were you speaking of?
Jacob Morin.
I have a Jacob Mooring.
Yes, that's right.
Jacob Mooring, it says not joined, so I don't know. Oh, they're already in the main session. Okay, who else, sir?
Metcalf, Marcellus Metcalf.
All right, and who else?
That's it for now. I just need to go back to the breakout room to speak to the rest of the people.
All right, well, let's take care of their matters for right now. Which one would you like to have first? Called first.
Metcalf is just asking for a pretrial date.
Okay, well, we have those available already. Madam Clerk, could you tell counsel, as a matter of fact, I can do that right now. So pretrials. Pretrial days, anybody wants pretrial days, that's going to be 6/12/2023 at 8:30. So counsel, you can tell your people that and they can just leave. That's what's going to, but you have to tell Madam Clerk to communicate that so she can process it. But you just tell your people pretrials 6/12/23 8:30. Trials 6/12/23 9 a.m.
Okay, Mr. Metcalf is already in the room. So you hear that, Mr. Metcalf? Your pretrial date?
Okay, what exactly is a pretrial date? What exactly does that mean?
Okay, I'm going to let you all go into a breakout room and talk about that later on. And I would, so you can get full, you can know fully what it is all about. I'll let you go, so you can go back to your breakout room and counsel will join you there and explain that to you. What's the next matter you have, Mr. Ogletree?
Myers.
And Myers
is allowing licensed driver to drive. And
no, I'm trying to find, first I'm just trying to find his
page
case.
2 of the docket. Page 2 of the docket, right before 8:35.
People versus Audrey Pearl Myers, 227-515-281. This is a pretrial for alcohol driving. I think it's alcohol driving, but it also says no license, but we'll clear up that charge momentarily. Right now, I just need the parties to put their appearance on the record.
Aaron Ogletree on behalf of Miss Audrey Myers.
Please put your P number on the record.
69167.
Thank you. Ms. Myers, please put your full name on the record.
Audrey Pearl Myers.
Thank you very much, ma'am. So today is a pre-trial. You had an opportunity to do that today?
Yes.
Counsel?
Yes.
So what is the result?
So the prosecution is allowing delayed sentence, 3-month delayed sentence for allowing licensed driver to drive.
All right, so they have offered a 3-month delayed sentence on the charge, on the original
Yeah.
charge?
Yeah.
Okay, and what is that original charge again?
Allowing an unlicensed driver to drive.
Okay, there we go. That is it. All right then, Ms. Myers, you had a chance to speak with the attorney regarding the charge that you have today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and you've also had an opportunity to speak with him regarding the offer as provided by the city of Detroit. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
You understand that that offer entails you're pleading guilty, and that means you would be giving up your right to a trial and the rights that go along with that. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. The agreement, as I understand it, ma'am, is that you will plead guilty to the original charge, allowing a licensed person to drive, and the court will give you a 3-month delayed sentence, meaning you'll have 3 months to pay the fines and costs, and the matter will be dismissed after the 3 months. Is that your understanding?
Yes.
Counsel, are there any other terms involved in this that I have not, like, is there going to be a reduction in the charge?
No, that's
Okay.
normally what they do, is allow an unlicensed driver to drive.
Well, that's fine. I'm just checking, and I'd like to have the record clear. Well, that being said, ma'am, you are in agreement with this. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good then. So the information, well, first of all, I'm going to have Madam Clerk give me the date, place, and time.
It is December 7th, 2020.
I'm sorry, I didn't get that on the record. You said December 7th?
Yes, Your Honor, 2022.
Okay.
And that's at northbound Dean Street and East Outer Drive.
All right, that occurring in the city of Detroit. Is that information true and factual, ma'am, on that date and time you allowed an unlicensed driver to drive?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, the court is satisfied with the factual basis for a guilty plea. 3-month delayed sentence to pay $240. Okay, let me see what 3 months is. 8/14/23. You need to have that $240 paid, and once you pay it, after the 3 months, the matter is dismissed. All right.
Okay.
Unless you have any questions. Thank you for
No,
your time.
ma'am. Can I get that date one more time? I do apologize.
That would be 90 days, 8/14/2023.
Okay.
Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too. Thank you.
Next matter.
Jacob Mooring. Mr. Mooring, please get on your device and unmute.
Mooring, M-O-R-R.
Mooring.
I'm just
He's on
trying to
page
find
2
your
of the docket.
case on the docket. That's all.
He's on page 2 of the document. A little above the 8:35 time.
Okay, People versus Jacob Allen Mooring. This is SP 14114-231. This is a pretrial for no insurance misdemeanor and nope, this is a different ticket, SP 14114-241, a hearing for disregarding a red signal. Will the parties place your appearance on the record?
Aaron, know what you're about from Mr. Jacob Mooring. Please state your name.
Jacob Allen Mooring.
Counsel, will you put your P number on the record, please?
69-16-7.
Thank you very much. So today is pretrial and hearing for this matter. You've had an opportunity to pre-try it, and what is the result? What are we going to do with the cases today?
He's going to accept the offer. They're going to dismiss the no insurance misdemeanor due to valid documentation, and the disregard and red signal is going to be reduced to 1 to 5 limited assets, and he pleads responsible to that.
All right, very good. Okay, then. Well, Mr. Mooring, sir, you spoke with the attorney today regarding your 2 charges.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and that being said, the court's understanding that you are considering accepting the offer by the people. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And that is because counsel has explained the dynamics of whether you plead to it or not. He's explained that offer to you. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, as the court understands it, he's already placed it on the record. You are going to plead responsible to SP 14114-241. And the court, once the court is satisfied with the factual basis, will amend the charge to limited access 1 to 5 over the speed limit. And in your doing that, you'll be giving up your right to a trial and the rights therein. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
But the other count is to be dismissed with the stipulation for probable cause, and that's SP 14114-231. So that is your understanding as well.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and you are in agreement with that.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Madam Clerk, could you give me the factual basis or date, time, and place for the matter he's pleading to, the civil infraction?
For December 3rd, 2022, at Kercheval Street in Mount Elliott in Detroit.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. And Mr. Moran, you would agree that that is in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And the information is true and factual. You did disregard a red signal at that time. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
The court is satisfied with that factual basis. For responsible plea, we'll amend it down to limited access 1 to 3, strike that 1 to 5 over the speed limit. Your fines and costs, $125. No points. You need to pay that within 14 days. 14 days, 5/26/23. And once you do that, sir, the other matter will be dismissed. Okay, so make sure you pay it timely. Did you have any questions?
Not at all.
Well, thank you very much for your time today, sir. Have a great one.
Thanks, everyone else. Thank you. Have a good day.
All right, next matter, counsel.
I need to speak to Ms. Rogers, and if I can have access to the breakout room.
Okay, so you don't have any other matters ready at this time?
No.
Okay. All right, well, Madam Clerk is aware that you'd like to speak with Ms. Rogers. I'm sure she's done what she can to get Ms. Rogers to communicate with you. We'll take a, well, Ms. Nance is back, so I'll see if she has anything ready. But other than that, thank you very much. We'll see you when you get back.
Mhm.
Ms. Nance, call Mr. Ogletree. Okay, he's gone. Ms. Nance.
here.
No. I was just seeing, was there anything else before I move on?
No. I just need access to the breakout room so I can talk to people and speak to Ms. Rogers.
Okay, you need access to the breakout room.
Yes.
Okay, you can't go, you don't have
No,
code.
I was kicked out of the breakout, out of the Zoom, and when I
I'm
came
gonna
back-
make you a co-host so you can go in and out of the break rooms as you please.
All right, thank you.
All right, you have it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Or I do believe you have it.
I have
Yeah.
one.
Okay, and Counsel Nance, what cases do you have ready?
Judge, nothing yet. We're still waiting on Mr. McLean to figure out how to unmute. As I indicated, he does have a hearing problem. I don't know if he can hear me. I'm still trying to get him to unmute. I believe it's *6.
Yeah,
Mr. McLean or someone that's with Mr. McLean, if you could hit *6.
I tell you what, we'll keep waiting.
Okay.
If he doesn't, if he's not able to get on by the end of the docket, we'll simply give another date.
Okay.
You know, that's all. I mean, that's all we really can do. But we'll wait until the end of the docket. Okay. That being said, we'll go into a break right now since we are you're waiting on the prosecution, and you are too, Counsel Nance, waiting on the prosecution. All right. Are you all, anybody waiting on the state or just the city?
Just a city.
City, Judge.
Okay. All right. Yep. We'll take a short recess. Thank you very much. Thanks.